Mara Drakkar. I understand who that is.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I believe you know who the Huskell Guard are.
Right. I thought.
Do you know OC?
No.
Okay.
But
The Huskell.
I could have a guess, but
they are elite guards.
yeah.
Very scary. The common saying is that they just deploy one of them. Obviously, in extreme situations, they do deploy more than one, but one is sufficient. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
They don't tend to take prisoners either.
Yeah. Oh no. That's fine. That's okay. And with all this information that I find, which is quite obviously personal, I am like, right. Oh no, and start like hiding these bits of information away on my like in my like my stuff basically. So I've got like in my bag. I'm like, nope, put that there, put that there. The one for Mara, I take that and put it in like one of my pockets in my tunic and keep hold of that one a bit more close to my heart.
This is why the order that this happened in is important, because Tobias has already seen this. Not that you know that, but just so everyone's clear, who knows what. Tobias has seen this information. You have now hidden it on your person. This is fine. This is not hard to do. You've got lots of paper. That's not a roll or anything.
Yeah.
Just shove it inside a book. It's fine. Yes. If you would like more details on any of those, my notes are quite brief.
That's fine. No, we can come up with something.
You're welcome to ask for more details on any of those that you want expanded on, but I've kind of just bullet pointed the core concepts of the things that you find.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So, focus. You are on day 9. You are nearly complete with the rituals. Man, you gotta get someone to delegate this to next time, because this is so much work.
This is why you've got lesser priests to do this. Exactly.
But it kind of, you do feel more connected to your god, you know, as you go through these. So even though it's, you know, minion work, basically, it also doesn't feel like it was a waste somehow. Tobias, what are you up to?
I think at this point now, I'm just trying to. I'm just enjoying the library. It's been a long time since I've had a chance just to relax in a nice roofed environment.
Not in a swamp.
Not in a swamp. With a fine collection of books with which to peruse, just for pleasure.
Yeah. You enjoy the library. And Jay, you've sent off your whispers. Would you like another roll of the carousing dice?
Do it.
Why not?
It couldn't be any worse.
You did roll the worst one already, so.
Yeah.
Well, it's all right. It's already rolled out. It's not going to happen again.
You've used it up. You couldn't possibly end up in prison.
Was it a D100?
Yes.
Does this actually go higher than
your best roll yet?
You regain consciousness in a strange place with no memory of how you got there. Roll 3d6.
Wait a minute. Let's get a better one. There we go. What's that one instead?
That's the same one. You regain consciousness in a strange place.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Read, lads, this is how you do dodgy shit. Ari, that's a really good idea. Good idea. Get him. What?
You know what?
Aren't we supposed to steal their clothes and tie them up in an alley?
Okay, for 59, please roll. Let me see. Please roll 2d6. You have earned the modest winnings of 11 gold from gambling.
Woohoo! See, that's how it's done.
Only because I'm letting those first two slide because it's too much. It's too much.
I mean, technically, you've lost 9d6 gold and gained 2d6 gold.
No. No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alrighty, you can roll
and
again
then
tomorrow.
I will probably. Have we got one more day? Have we?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can have more than one more day. It's just 10 days was the original planned stint.
Okay. No, I'll leave it at that.
So, day 10. Virok, you are done with the crafting. What would you like to do today?
Yeah, again, just sort of. It's a good question. I hadn't planned this far ahead.
You don't have to do too much. There's not really any money for further crafting.
No, I think
You're furloughed.
Oh.
I think I'll start like tidying the workshop so it makes a bit more sense in my head, and seeing what I can do to make it better at producing things, or quicker, or anything that would make things easier for me to get to reach, and just that sort of thing.
All right.
Just basically it's a tidy up of the workshop.
Yeah, tidy up.
Yeah.
Okay, Focus, you complete your rituals. I believe you rolled 5, so for the next 5 days, starting tomorrow, you will have inspiration each day until you long rest.
Huzzah! I'm going to start leafing through some books and papers to see if there's anything of interest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that inspiration till tomorrow, though, so I'll not start that research project.
Yeah, today's kind of the end of the rituals. It's like today inclusive, but from tomorrow you will have the advantage.
I'm going to sit down. You are not allowed to sit during the 10-day ritual.
It's been exhausting.
The entire time.
Yeah.
So you haven't slept for 10 days.
Some scholars think that it's a misprint, but they're obviously wrong. You can't really take the risk.
Oh, that's great. I love it. Tobias, you are enjoying the library, I guess?
I am, yes. I'm trying to tidy up and organize it so it's got a proper system so things can be found. And obviously chasing around Focus. Like, what are you doing? Don't just leave them lying on.
Sit down.
Like, appreciate the books. You can't just skim through it. You've got to read it. Got to give it reverence.
Skim anything.
And
these are all mundane books. They're not filled with anything of any real value, so you can just skim them.
I contemplate blindness/deafness that I recently read.
It's a whole exciting
in that
new
case, I cast inflict wounds.
You haven't got telepathy yet. You don't know what I was thinking.
Excellent. And finally, Jay, you may do one more carousing roll if you would like, or you can do something else. There's some pretty sweet winnings you could get, but there's also he could go back to jail.
He has rolled.
You regain consciousness in a strange place. No. 50 will be some more modest winnings. So
what was it? 2d6.
Take a 2d6.
Is it modest winnings, or has he just started mugging
8
people
gold.
himself?
We don't know. You don't know. You're not there. Right, so at the end of your day 10, Jay, would you like to return to the tower? Sort of 10 days was the initial agreed upon stint, because that's how long it was going to take Focus to do his rituals.
Yeah, I'll start heading back.
Alrighty.
Probably about the right time.
They'll be wondering where.
Hey guys, I'm back. You left?
All right. You're all kind of. It's quite late in the evening. You're kind of maybe thinking about bed. I don't know how late you stay up, and
Like
as
in the second floor, there's like a common room sort of area where
Yeah.
tables stuff. So maybe he's there.
and Jay returns, triumphant. I assume.
Well, I have money. Not a lot, but
All right. I don't know. You're all kind of gathered in the common room. Yeah. As Jay returns. Now, Virok, you've got something for him.
I was like, aha, Jay, where have you been? You've been away a long time.
I was corralling the town, or whatever you asked me to do.
Like,
And then I just
you know,
decided to gamble a bit. I wanted some gold.
Oh, excellent. Anyway, I have a
There's a brain on that bit.
maybe.
It looks like there's brains on that bit of gold.
No.
Oh.
That's mashed potato.
Oh, okay.
Blancmange.
Lemon.
It's I'm like, excellent. I have got something for you, and I'll scuttle off down to the workshop, get this thing that's wrapped in the top that I've got. I'm like, all the time you've been away, we thought since you did such a good job dealing with Almorn, taking him under your wing, being looking after him, making him feel like he was so making him feel welcome and making him after the terrific things that had happened. We decided to make you this, and he like passes it this wrapped present to you.
What is it?
Open it. Find out.
Oh, okay.
I'll do some prestidigitation like stars and lights as he opens it.
I open it up.
Yeah, and you see Das Loot, which looks like this.
Where am I
And it's
looking?
in the
In-
general
in-
chat.
General chat.
And it's
Oh my
the
lord!
most one of the most garishly ugly but amazingly looking things in the world. And I'm like, now here's the thing. I've infused it with magic, so it is magical. It can do loads of stuff.
What is it?
It's a lute. I thought you would recognize a lute.
I never learned how to play the lute.
And I'm like, oh!
But he's a bard. They all play them.
No,
I'm like, oh!
I mean,
That's fantastic! And I'm
I
like,
could, I could
excuse
learn.
me.
I suppose.
Yeah.
He was clearly never trained in how to use daggers, and he gets by with that.
I just sort of like, I'll sulk off and I'll head to the roof. I'm like, oh! Great! No.
I'm sorry.
That's so good.
Yes, we broke Katie.
Oh,
It was such a big thing, and it's such a good magic item, and like it's so powerful, and just no one checked.
Don't blame me. I was meditating.
And there's so many instruments of the bards as well. Like there were options.
Yep.
It would have been no more expensive to make an instrument that he could play, but he can't. It's amazing.
Yep.
It's
Sorry.
fine. And I'll go to the library. I'm gonna get a book on how to play a lute.
There is a book in the library. as documented, access to the library does allow you to train proficiency, and that would include instruments.
It's the I will teach you how to play a lute in 5 easy lessons and 47 hard lessons.
I'm just getting air on the roof. I'm like,
I mean, if you'd asked,
and like,
I would have told you what I could play. I appreciate it. I mean, it's
Are you just going to put it on a wall or something?
I would like, it's.
You're gonna learn. Virak worked his fingers to the bone on that. Listen to him up there. Listen.
it's not crying. It's just like just resignation. It's like a bit of anger. It's like, oh, motherfucker.
Stand by, because I don't know if this is still being recorded with what Katie's just said.
Oh no. That might be because she's actually laughing so much.
She's wet herself.
Oh, amazing.
I can't believe this entire bastarding session. Oh, it's so good though, Vince. That's
I know, but I wasn't going to ruin it by telling you early, because in my head I was like, well, Jay doesn't know, and I thought this is
definitely perfect. That was the perfect.
That was perfect. That was perfect. So good.
And you can learn. It's fine.
I mean, I don't have a spare slot. Like, if we're playing it as per the rules.
What do you mean?
Well, as per the rules, I can play. I think
you can learn skills in the library.
Yeah, but it's proficiencies, isn't it?
You have proficiency loot.
I don't.
On D&D Beyond, you do.
I don't. I got flute.
Loot?
I don't have loot.
Drum horn loot playing set.
I don't. I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at your D&D Beyond character.
Wait, it's not mine.
It says Jay Goldbeard.
Drum, flute, horn.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You changed it. You
You didn't wet yourself, Katie.
No, I did not. That was amazing, though.
I understand that means we won D&D.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've won.
Which one are you looking at, Ian?
Shall I inform Wizards of the Coast that they can stop now?
Yeah, D&D's over. Pack it up. We're going home. Yeah. Campaign's done. We peaked. There's no point. So we're kind of time-wise coming towards the end of the session. So I think there is a question of all of this heartbreak for Virok aside. Where next?
I think he should take a will save. He falls into a pit of depression.
That's a roleplay decision.
No, he's not depressed. He's disappointed.
He's just disappointed.
He's not angry. He's just disappointed.
Oh. God.
Oh.
I mean, we know what the name of the video is going to be. Death of a GM.
Is she dead again?
No, I'm alive.
No.
It's
a
lot.
Once was enough.
It's a lot. So yes, the direction you want to head in next. You haven't really. You're welcome to continue. I need to end the session soon. You are welcome to continue next session with your hanging out in the tower, doing research and such. It's whether or not after this first 10 days you would like to stay or leave and go somewhere.
Well, Jay needs to learn how to play the lute, and we're gonna be stood around him, over him, making sure he does.
I will allow. It takes time to gain instrument proficiency, but I will allow, if you want to leave, you could take a few relevant books on lute things.
That's even better. Trying to learn mid-fight.
Less adventuring, more studying. We're going into the dungeon. You're going to sit out here and read this book.
Hey, wait, guys! I think I can do a G.
What's that? Smoke on the water!
Oh no!
I imagine it to be more like Dave Lister's guitar playing.
Wait! I can do this one. Down. No, I can do it. I can do better. Down.
So yeah, it's kind of like a little. You've all reconvened. Where would you, either in character or out of character? Would you like to stay there longer? Try and get out of there?
I think. Well, again, it's one of those things where we don't really want to, stay for too long. Otherwise, things will catch up with us.
Yes.
It's where to go. That's the thing.
Well, it appears from the correspondence in the study that this goes far further than we first anticipated.
Yes. So, heading towards Claymouth might be an idea. So
Don't forget, me and Focus have got no idea what you two know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, whether or not you want to have this discussion in character or sort of decide it out of character and then roleplay it out after.
I think the best thing to do, we'll stay in for stay until the next session. We'll have a little confab about where we're going to go and what.
Really, we should pick now so Katie has a chance to prepare the next adventure.
That's all right. I appreciate that you haven't done research or found anything that particularly leads you towards very nearby places. So if you wanted to do a little more research, if you feel insufficiently prepared to pick somewhere now and you wouldn't leave yet, then it's totally fine to not pick yet. It's just the next session might need to end at a certain point.
I want to do some religious research into where this Lightbringer might be. So
yes.
Well, in that case, I'll have a bit of a think about what I found out in the research notes and things like that, in the correspondences. I'll have a bit of a think on that of where could, because the village that was mentioned isn't on the map.
Yes. Goshel, for the sake of sorting stuff out now at the end of session, it would take you some research to find out Icy, but that is, while it's not on your local map, it is kind of just straight south of Heldal. You see how there's sort of a string of settlements there?
Right, yeah.
If you just continue in that direction,
okay.
that is what you will reach.
Nearer the ice. Excellent.
Yes. If you were on the continent map, it would be... Yeah, you can see it's kind of near the top of that river.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Right, okay. Right, okay. So yeah, just sort of one of those things where I need to think about, obviously, what we're doing with this information that we received, because again, they're planning on sending things to Claymouth, which might be something to look at.
Yes, they obviously they now can't because
it's a target.
Yeah,
it's not a delivery.
No, yeah, exactly.
So Claymouth is probably fine.
Right. Okay.
We can probably ignore that one. And if the golems are already on their way, then we're too late anyway. The Huskals are interested clearly in acquiring golems. There's this Mara Drakkar person.
Could be anyone.
Living to the south. Which could be tied up in the whole thing. She may have helped Quartz Toil. And then this boat transportation thing, perhaps a dock thing. And then of course,
right. So it might be. So with the dock, then it might be worth just going in Dove High and finding out, obviously.
Possibly, yes.
It's just a matter of like where else could they transport them from? Could be Timemouth.
But we don't have any direct. Like it could be going anywhere.
Yeah, I think a little bit more research on to see if I can find any more information.
And I believe Focus has some interest in what he would like to do.
Yeah.
Yes. With a little more research, Focus may be able to find a direction for this Lightbringer.
Cool.
Cool. So I think that's our logisticsy session. I hope you all enjoyed.